BIWG back up in this thing once again. We got Coach Prime and CORMANI MCCLAIN. Coach Prime has a decision to make. Should he allow CORMANI MCCLAIN to also play wide receiver like Travis Hunter is doing and kind of be a part-time defensive player, part-time offensive player? Or should he make CORMANI concentrate solely on defense? Just get your skills up on defense. You're a 5-star cornerback, not rated as a 5-star wide receiver, although he can play the position like most athletes out there. They can play both ways, but their bread and butter is usually on one side of the ball. Now, with all of the talent that Colorado has coming in at wide receiver, it would be seemingly like there's no need to even have CORMANI on the offensive side of the ball at all. Let him get on defense what he came to Colorado for, what he came to Coach Prime for. And that wasn't by mistake. He came to Coach Prime to get that one-on-one mentorship from the greatest to ever do it, the only head coach with the Hall of Fame gold jacket that he didn't pay for, and that is Deion Sanders. So if he can concentrate on that cornerback position in the Pac-12, knowing they're going to be passing the ball a lot, he had 6 picks his senior year in high school. If he can get over there and cause some havoc and get some picks on the defensive side of the ball, that's where he's going to make his name at. That's where he's going to make his money at. He has great size for a cornerback, 6'2", 200 pounds. Come on, man. At wide receiver, that's just another receiver. At cornerback, he is the man. If he can make plays, he can have those ball skills. He can tackle. We know he can run. We've seen him outrun. Stay focused, though. Will he keep the distractions away, the limelight of trying to be a two-way player, playing both ways, doing the same thing like Travis Hunter's doing? Will he say, nope, I'm here for Coach Prime. I'm here for cornerback. I'm here to get picks and get me some money in the process. And those picks are going to equate to money and getting drafted in the NFL. CORMANI MCCLAIN, all about the money, man. And that's what's going to be his bread and butter on that defensive side of the ball. He in that Richard Sherman build, but projected to be much faster. You know, Richard Sherman came from being a wide receiver at Stanford and then converted to a DB, and that's why he was able to get a lot of those picks, and that's what led to him being a high-priced, top priority, top paid cornerback in the NFL and helped to lead a Super Bowl team. This guy here is in that mold. He can do the same thing for Colorado, man. That tandem of him, Travis Hunter. You got a couple of other corners just signed that's coming in. They're going to be stacked at the defensive back position, just like they're stacked at wide receiver. If they can get a few more defensive linemen, a couple of other middle linebackers, inside linebackers, those rush edges are looking good for Colorado. Cornerback position looking pretty good. I say add a couple more corners. Safety is looking stacked. Offensive line looking stout. Tight ends, maybe you need 1 or 2 more there. Wide receivers, like I said, stacked. Running back looking good, steady right there. Quarterback, of course, with Shedeur Sanders. He's the man. That relationship with Shedeur and CORMANI MCCLAIN, if they do have a relationship and CORMANI really wants to play wide receiver, then you got to get in good with the quarterback. He was one of those guys that they just put out there at wide receiver because they maybe needed a jump ball. They maybe needed a guaranteed type catch or whatever, or there's a mismatch. But he wasn't a full-time wide receiver. Didn't have a game where he had over 100 yards. Didn't have a game where he had multiple touchdowns this past year. Did have several 1-touchdown games, maybe like 5-6 catches, 60-plus yards, 70 yards or so. But he didn't have a huge breakout game at wide receiver, but you could see the potential there. All right. Now, let me know in the comments, should he even try to play wide receiver? Should he even try to get some catches this year? Or should he concentrate fully on DB? I think I got an idea of what everybody's going to say in the comments. So go ahead and get him in. CORMANI MCCLAIN coming straight out of Florida, the FLA. And he's a real Florida boy. Straight up out that hot sun, coming to where it's colder out in Boulder. And I don't mean just colder by the weather, but it's a cold atmosphere, as meaning in good, as in fly, as in dope, as in amazing for an athlete to come out there and succeed in. All right, nothing but school and nothing but football you need to be concentrating on. Now, don't forget, become an official member of the Big Dog Gang right here. Get your merch. Also have paid membership. Hit the join button right there. Let me know what you think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're about this thing. Peace and